A warm welcome to Eyewitness Report. I am Yomi Otaigbe. The attention on this week's edition of the program is focused on the deplorable condition of roads in Orimerunmu community in Obafemi, Owode local government area of Ogun State. Also in this edition, residents react as the Kogi state government takes action to reduce the impact of flooding by taking down structures built on water channels. That's the brief. Details will come shortly. The misunderstanding between residents and sand mining companies in Orimerunmu community in Obafemi, Owode local government area of Ogun State resurfaces as the companies are accused of being insensitive to the plight of the people who are bearing the brunt of the activities of the miners.
This is the main road leading to Orimerunmu community from the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Obafemi Owode local government area of Ogun State, southwest Nigeria. The road is in terrible shape, worsened by heavy-duty trucks which appear to be the only vehicles being driven through.
As you can see, that the only vehicle that can ply the road are the articulate vehicles. And the more they've been plying the road, the worse it has been getting. And we have tried our possible best as a community with our own little contribution to put the road in a good state. However, the constant plying of the road by this articulate vehicle as a result of the dredging activities that is taking place around Amu, that is about 6-7 kilometers from this spot, has not helped the condition of the road. We've tried also to meet with the local government Owode Obafemi authority. We've met the chairman. The response has not been any way encouraging. And it's so pathetic because virtually, as you can see, the road is literally empty. We can't take our vehicles out of this area. We have to take a longer route. So on the average, from our house to link the express, you spend between 35 minutes to 1 hour just to move out of Orimerunmu town. The government has not really been helpful. This is my 11th year in this area. All efforts of putting this road in this state has been through the efforts of the residents, nothing else, and no help from any government authority. About the last time we got anything whatsoever from the local government area to be about 8 years ago, when they gave us a grader to help grade the road. And the grader lasted for just 4 days. It packed up, and that was it. Ever since, we have CDA, we have CDC, we've been holding several meetings with government authorities. Nothing whatsoever has been offered to help the community. Some weeks back, we met the chairman of Owode Obafemi local government area. And in confidence, he told us that it is practically impossible for them to embark on any spending on this road. That if we need any assistance, we should resort or go to the state government. We have written several letters for several years to government, from the days of Benga Daniel down to Amosu, to the present governor, Dapo Abiodun. Nothing has been done. We are just at our own mercy in terms of this road.
Residents say trucks plying the road are those conveying sand from a dredging company, alleging that the management of the company has reneged on several promises to fix the road. Large stones dropped into craters are evident of the repairs done by the company at the peak of the rainy season.
And the federal government rail project that when they were constructing the railway from Ibutemeka to Abeokuta, they were coming to buy sand from these people.
Trucks can easily break the sums of most cars. So there is no car that can take the risk of even flying this road. Only articulated vehicles can do this. And even the articulated vehicles have been damaged several times on this road. The heavy duty stones that have been dropped on the roads are majorly to allow for passage of the articulated vehicles. Cars cannot, I repeat, cars cannot pass this road based on the heaviness of the stone drop. The stone has damaged a lot of cars. As a result, most of these you can't see any car passing here. The dredging company, whose activities majorly account for the chunk of the economic activities going on in Orimerunmu, have been doing this to aid the movement of the trucks, strictly the movement of the trucks. Efforts have been made by the community to contact OJ BAMS, that's the dredging company, and Capital Waves Nigeria Limited, owned by Tunji Abioye, to have a both short-term and long-term solution to the road. But it's work in progress. And we are hoping that at the end of the day, these things will work out and we'll be able to put this road in a good state.
Videos obtained from an eyewitness show the moment trucks are trapped in muddy portions of the road.
Lives have been lost because of the situation of the road. There have been cases of emergencies but before they can even maneuver from here to there, because of the situation of the road, the person gave up. So those are some of those challenges. We have people with cars whose cars have been damaged by the effect by the road, and we have people who are parked out of the community because they can no more withstand they can no more withstand the situation of the road. So we've appealed severally to the local government, to the state government to do something. And of course, we have companies, we have dredging companies operating here who are not considerate. They are not considerate to the plight. They are only after their own business interests. So when we talk about palliatives, when they do palliatives, they bring big stones, and those big stones can only serve the interest of their trucks, because heavy duty vehicles can always move. But of recent, it got to a situation that they themselves felt it, because last week 7 trucks fell on this road. It was as a result of that they now decided that to come and do another round of a palliative. And the palliative they have done is just to fill up those bad places that where trucks are falling, and without consideration for car users.
We cite a car which tries to maneuver through. Slowly and carefully, the driver of the vehicle moves through deep potholes, but gets stuck at the point of entering one of the alternative routes leading to the expressway.
My brother, it's been terrible in this area. If you stand here the next 30 minutes, you hardly see any vehicle. For example, I left my house there. I'm supposed to go right towards the bus stop, but I have to maneuver to pass through this place and go. As I'm talking to you now, this guy is stuck in this place where I'm trying just to climb this place. That's what we are experiencing.
So, is it what you go through every day?
I said almost every day. When I say every day, even the trucks, the heavy trucks that pass this place, you hardly see them now. It's so bad like this, down straight to the extreme end of this road. It's a terrible situation.
How does it affect the maintenance of it?
I've not been able to go out with this car for the past 4 weeks. I just had a call and I had to be there. So I had to go and buy fuel without going with the car to that place. I went to go and buy fuel, come back, pour it, then so that I can maneuver and follow this place.
So if you had to go straight, how long and if it will take?
No, the car will not go. It's a low car and it will get stopped. This place is even a bit better compared to when you are going to the express. It's a terrible thing.
Passers-by come to the rescue, and after several attempts, he makes it through.
Orimerunmu, we have a lot of people in this community. It shouldn't be like this. There's no way we can watch the road this bad. Just there now, I almost stuck in there because I couldn't pass. So whatever they can do for us will be appreciated. Thank you.
How does it affect maintenance of your car?
You have to visit the mechanic at least once a month because all the ball joint and everything, they have to replace it. And it's an added expenses with this fuel thing, the subsidy removal and everything, and spending money on the mechanic all the time is an added burden. We need their help, please.
The deplorable state of the road is also affecting economic activities within the locality. Some shops are forced to close for lack of patronage. Traders lament the effects on their businesses.
Since almost 4 months now, we no see market sell. I'm a battery charger here. At the do battery and at the sell new battery. No road is not good. If you want to enter Okada from 1 pole to 12 pole, Okada they collect 300 naira for your hand because the road is not good. Every business is just standard. No market, nothing. People no come buy market. People no come rent battery because of the road. Motor no pass here. Okada no pass here. Only trailer they pass here. Please, with the beg government, make them remember us here. Make them remember us. The road is not good.
This Orimerunmu main road is like our own business district because this community has no market. But all businesses are located on this main road. But the problem is that since the dilapidation of this road, people find it difficult to come to make their purchases. People can't even cross from one side of the road to another to make their purchases, and then businesses are collapsing. You see shops are getting locked up, people because of low patronage, and the worst part is that when the road is dry a little bit now, or when dry season comes, you see government all these local government and government agencies coming to demand for tax, lock up shop, that shop, and all that stuff. And for people that the road has continuously, bring down their businesses.
Before Channels Television visited the area, a protest by some aggrieved members of the community, as captured in this eyewitness video, stalls the movement of trucks on the road. Movement later resumed after a meeting between representatives of the community and the dredging companies called by the Mowe Divisional Police Station.
Before now, you can see the situation of this road. The road is impassable, it's in terrible state. And this is due largely to the activities of the dredging company that is dredging sharp sand from taking their truck through the road. So in the course of the protest, the DPO came and tried to calm everybody down and say, okay, we have to stop the protest and then call for a meeting today, this morning at 10 a.m. So this morning we all met there, all the stakeholders, and this meeting was largely represented by the stakeholders, which include the residents of Orimerunmu community, the dredging company, and the Baale Council. At the meeting, we were able to come up and reach a compromise. It was a successful meeting, I can say. So all the stakeholders will come together and champion the way forward on what to do, a long-term solution and the mid-term solution too, so that the road can be passable. All the stakeholders are going to be responsible for both the temporary one and the long one. But the temporary one majorly is going to be borne by the company, with the supervision of the remaining stakeholders. And what they want to do temporarily now is just to bring some feelings because due to the rainy season, just to do some fillings, pending when maybe in 2 months' time, by November, when dry season will be setting in, then we'll now sit down a roundtable discussion. Before then, we'll have sat and then look at what the long-lasting solution will be, where everybody will become, or everybody is going to be brought on board, including organizations that are there. This is a hotel. And hotel is here, but it's not functioning very well at the optimal level because of the state of the road. So all of them we are going to write to them. We'll write to schools, we'll write to companies, and all the residents, every landlord, we are going to be involved in the long-term solution.
Residents of Orimerunmu community are keeping their hopes alive as they look forward to the implementation of measures that will bring back their road to a desired state. They also believe that the intervention of the Ogun state government will bring a permanent solution to the road problem.
Welcome back. In Lokoja, the Kogi state capital, pleas from residents could not change the mind of the state government-backed demolition team as it carried out the directive to remove houses and other structures blocking water channels and access roads in the state capital.
A backhoe loader, protected by armed security personnel, moves swiftly into Bon Estate, a government-owned residential area. Residents watch as the demolition man clears a path, removing structures said to be built on waterways and access roads, as well as those located under high-tension cables.
This man said he came to the office and you people process and put his house down to this road. No. And put it on his this thing. How will I take
Who did you meet? You meet me personally. You didn't meet any other person. And let me remove my cap. No. You met me personally. And I explained to you that this is a government scheme. That whatever you have here cannot stand. That when we come to work, it was after the people came to visit us that you came. And that when the committee came and pleaded, we said when we take road, whatever remain, you come and regularize. Is that what I told you, madam? You came with your wife. You see the same, that's why I removed my cap.
He now said you people have done it for him already, you have given him everything and covered it with paper for him.
He didn't get the language clear. This is the language I beg you.
I beg, which paper they give you? I want to see the paper.
Nobody give a paper and I talk to you.
Baba, you just said it that you came, you have regularized it, we gave you paper to cover it.
It's only form that you people pick then. Everybody here pick the form. Sir, yes. Did you pick the form? Yes. It's form you people pick. That is not an approval.
It's all of us that pick the form.
All of them pick the form. It's not that you can now come for full regularization.
Demolition appears to be taking place when owners of the affected property cannot be excused despite the appeals.
But when they marked that building, why you didn't come to? Why you people since 2022 getting to a year now? Why you? It's a year already now. No. August last year. It was marked August last year that you should remove. You decide to go ahead and complete the building.
No, it was completed when they came.
Then why you didn't make efforts to come to the Bureau of Land, to come to Town Planning Board to make your inquiries? Why was my building marked for removal? You think government cannot do anything? Is that what it means? So if we start bringing it down now, are we? Sir, please. No. You don't need to. You don't need to.
Please, sir. Please.
You don't need to.
Have mercy on us.
You don't need to. Please. Get up, please. Get up.
Sir, please.
Please get up. At a point, I sent message to you people that all of you that have done this should come to Bureau of Land, so that all the road you block, you people will find a way to open another alternative road for it. None of you listening. None of you listening. So, we are here to bring down the house. Tell those people to bring down their property. No, it's not a matter of please now. The place where you see us demolition now as supposed road network for the layout. So when we came in, we discovered that some of the remaining plot of land, the community leaders start selling it to individuals, and we try to call them to order that you can't do that. And at the point where we are now, we can't continue. In fact, at a point, they are even daring the government that government cannot come over to open the road. So that's what prompted the action that make us to be here today. Apart from the fact that the state government did proper composition on this before the bond estate was initiated, normal proper layout was conducted. We are not stopping here. We discovered that this has been ongoing not only in this bond estate, even across Zangudaji we have the same challenges in some part of Central, Kogi Central and Kogi East. This is going to be a long exercise. From here, we are going to move around and make sure that all the areas that are affected, we are going to take care of it properly as it's supposed to be.
I'm in line with what is going on because it is where it is government activities, so we have no power to stop them what they are doing. Since they come with their layout and they still have medicine to the extent that anywhere if the layout is not on building, they have way to maneuver it. They still make an amendment so that they still have medicine on people. Some people. Most of the house there was the land there was sold by the local government and community leaders. That is what is with the chiefs. So that is how, because many people that are buying the land and build house, they don't know anything about land.
As the demolition exercise continues, the Kogi State government says it will do whatever is necessary to avoid further flooding in the state.
In closing, here's a reminder that you can do much more beyond just being a viewer. The program offers you a chance to be an active participant by contributing pictures and videos which turn into reports featured here. As an eyewitness reporter, take pictures with your phones or any other mobile devices about activities in your neighborhood. Attached with a brief description and personal information, upload them to the Eyewitness platform on the Channels TV mobile app. The information provided would enable us reach you to follow up for a report. Let's see some of the pictures we've gathered from eyewitnesses.
Vehicles navigating the muddy Ikorodu-Itoikin-Ijebodi road is the first shot on this segment of the program. The Eyewitness reporter captures the concerns of motorists who bear so much discomfort Driving through the 32-kilometer road which connects Ikorodu to Imota, Agbowa, Epe, Ijebu-Ode, and other parts of the southwest states. He is appealing to the Lagos, Ogun, and the federal government to fix the road. Next is Ijo-Ododo Road in Ijegun, Iba Local Council Development Area of Lagos State. The road, covered by flood from a recent downpour, forced residents to remain indoors and grounded all forms of activities in the area. Another eyewitness video shows a man who appears to be having fun while it is raining as he swims through a flooded portion of a street in the Alaba area of Lagos State. Finally, on this segment, a horrible scene of road accident which involved a heavy-duty truck and two other vehicles somewhere in Orile-Agege, Lagos State. According to the eyewitness, an officer of the Federal Road Safety Corps was squeezed to death by the trailer while trying to stop an oncoming vehicle.
Thanks for those images. That's it on this edition of the program. See you again on the next episode. I'm Yomi Otaibi.